5 in burnt orange. Does start out the half on the floor with 3 personals. Brink a little off balance, able to hold on and steady yourself for the basket and a foul.
Brought to you by Capital One. Cola Bad Bear, Caitlin Lamardo, get to know those names, but Darian White is the engine that powers this train for Montana State as Cameron Brink. And tough inside with the trees as Stanford running the floor. And Brink once again, thanks to an assist from Anna Wilson. One of those difference makers because she's part of that engine that drives this group. How about Cameron Brink on the block? Tough entry pass with defenders that are front and back, but Cameron Brink says, although I don't know if you were surprised by the South Dakota win over Haley Jones. And there's Wilson in the corner for 3. Third for Montana State as that one rolls around the bucket from Cola Bad Bear.
She had such a good Big Sky tournament, averaging 17, but a tough matchup for her against Cameron Brink.
Second personal, number 10, Cola Bad Bear.
Again.
So Holly Kurzgeter leading the way for this Jayhawks team, but Julie Brasso immediately blocked by Cameron Brink. A good defender off the bench also gave them a nice boost. She is guarding Hull. Brink for 3. Yes!
She's comfortable in the paint, but this play, Cameron Brink recognizes the help. She steps out. She can hit this 3.
It moved to plus 14 with that win yesterday in terms of that turnaround as Papadopoulou couldn't stop Cameron Brink.
It's been difficult to start this game for Stanford to get those wide open layups.
Well, how about Cameron Brink?
Ioana Hatzleonti, I mean, she's got athleticism herself, really crafty around the rim. This is that matchup I like. Oh, Brink.
Thomas, 13th foul.
Haley Jones facilitating the offense.
Right there is Twin Jackson. They'll need her offensive presence more in this second half. It was back in 2013. A large deficit to overcome if they want a shot at doing it again.
They get the turnover.
This is going to be a fun matchup to watch
blocked
inside.
by Brink, the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. Hull and Wilson, they've tried a couple of different players at the point. They'll actually share the duties of initiating the offense as Anna feeds Cameron Brink. Wilson steps behind the Believe screen. Offensive rebound, Brink. Good.
But you know what? Sellers has turned into a really good sub off the bench for her to impact the game. Number 0 in black.
Brink. Oh, nice touch over Collins.
She's 0 for 3 and outside the arc. 1 for 7 from the floor, and she doesn't have any rebounds.
Cameron Brink for 3. Reese and Bibby are the only Terps with more than 1 basket tonight. Brink, mid-range, good. A deficit that was as big as 26. They've got a 22-game winning streak right now. Brink with another block. Next on SportsCenter on ESPN and the app. Angel Reese gets into Brink, who gets the block anyways. 2 personal fouls, and it's Tara's philosophy not to play Brink, who's foul prone, with 2 fouls until putting her back in now.
Well, she's done better this year because she's only fouled out a 3 game.
Deanna Gaston, number 5 in burnt orange, does start out the half on the floor with 3 personals. Brink a little off balance, able to hold on and steady yourself for the basket and a foul.
I don't know how Lexi Hull got that pass through there. What an incredible drop-down pass right between 3 Texas players.
Jones pulls up at the elbow. Wilson runs it down. They have not scored in the last 4 minutes as Brink. Believe all kinds of contact on the drive. The kick out to Brink, looking for the 3, and Cameron knocks it down. Ebo fighting for position. Brink is right there with her, gets the block. They get Ebo a touch inside, and Brink with another block.
There are things about Cam that she can improve, but defensively is her biggest jump. I would say so as well. She continues to rack up in the blocks department, ladies.
Similar story to their regular season loss to Texas. Warren on the drive. That's the 5th block of the second half for Cameron Brink. Rory right into Brink, who sends it back.
During the Sweet 16, Rebecca, look, I know I'm not going to be last year's Paige Beckers. Well, in the second half and overtime, she looked like last year's Paige Beckers against NC State.
When she first came back, she did not want to be disruptive to her team. Cameron Brink has great length, and she can score inside. Little fade because...
Here's Brink, quick move on the attack to the reverse. Made so many key plays in last year's championship run as Brink finds an angle. Cameron Brink now with 6. We are checking one thing, Rebecca. Whether or not that first foul on Nelson Adota they ended up giving elsewhere, as Nelson Adota can't finish here with one of the best ball movement teams in the country. Brink back in, wants it on Edwards. Knows she has 3 fouls and takes advantage.
Beautiful post move. Just watch Cameron Brink's shoulders when she catches the basketball. Which way am I going to go? Fake, fake, and turn. Beautifully done. And then hands out. You don't only call for the basketball with your mouth, you call for the basketball with your hand.
One-on-one with Nelson Adota, playing with 3. Brink bodies in and finishes. Connecticut, meanwhile, 12 for 13 from the line in this 4th quarter. Toss into Brink. Brink trying to find an angle. She does, and it's a 2-point game again.
What incredible confidence Tara Vanderveer has, and Haley Jones and Cameron Brink. You know how difficult of a pass that is to make? Over the top of 4 players, 2 of them defenders. Perfect pass, and Brink able to finish with very few ticks.